Bum, bum, bum. Welcome back to the channel. We have the 32 home, jacked up on stands, and I'm pulling everything off. I'm getting out my crossmember, which is absolutely disgusting from years and years of neglect and drifting. It has already been cut and shut, so it's 25mm move the rack forward, which is mint for drifting. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where I'm going to go with the arms and the lock setup that I currently have. But at the same time, this steered really well, so I was like, do I upgrade now while everything's coming apart and do some new fresh stuff, or do I just keep the pre-existing stuff on, save my money, and do it later? My setup is very grassroots. It's quite not very pretty, so I would like something a little prettier, but at the same time, do I have $1,000 to spend on arms? No. So I'm gonna do the best with what I've got currently, and may upgrade or improve it in future. But yeah, we really want to give these poor wishbones a good clean and some fresh paint, because they are looking haggard. I got to do my wheel wells. I've got some new stone guard and some subframe black to cover all this to make it all nice. And yeah, as you can see here, all this is like old fluids and gross stuff and yucky stuff all down under here. All of this needs painting. This is the mud that I tell you guys about every time I'm talking about this car. This is all the mud from Raleigh when I went down there almost 2 years ago. And then under the center here, all this black stuff that you can see is, I don't know, maybe blown up gearboxes, blown up turbos, oil. Yeah, it's gross. It's really mank. But yeah, this poor guy and these poor guys need some attention. And my rack is also leaking, so I'm gonna do a rack rebuild while I've got everything out and clean it right up, and yeah, give this thing some new life. Not the prettiest, but it's a drift car and it works, and I enjoy driving it, so I'm gonna give it a really good clean. Ooh, I do not want to go back there and clean that. That's gonna be a pain in the ass. Ooh, look how gross it is. My exhaust probably won't be on this side of the car anymore. Don't want to touch it. Once that's out, probably going to take my LCAs out, my lower control arms, my caster arms, because they're really gross and crappy. I did end up upgrading my camber arms to Voodoo. I got these off Black Arts a couple of years back when we had a issue with the camber at Matsuri, and I think I was running bigger tread tyres, and they weren't fitting in the guards, and I didn't want to raise the car, so instead of raising the car, I cambered the front wheels, and they were a big help. But they are very heavy duty camber arms, really good. I enjoy them, and they've held up with the test of time really well. Same with the D2 coilovers. I can definitely recommend these. I enjoy them. They work really well, and they have gone through hell and back in this car. Project Mu D1 spec pads. These things are amazing. If you have never tried Project Mu, go get yourself a pair. You will put yourself through the front windscreen. I almost guarantee it. Compared to the stock brakes and the stock pads, I haven't had to muck around with my rears at all, because once the Project Muse are in the rear, I just touch my handbrake and it's like a hydro. It's excellent. I haven't had much luck getting the mud off the underside of this, so it may be a case of smashing it with a pressure washer and hoping that does well. Otherwise, hitting it with a scrubbing brush and some degreaser or some wax and grease. Getting it as clean the best I can, and then just smashing it with some black. And if that doesn't work, more black. I'm trying to think of a Spaceman song. Rocket ship something out of space, heading to NASA.
Electric Cowboy. I'm a spaceman.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Well, it's terrible.
Yeah,
Spaceman. I don't know the lyrics to it. That's a good song though. Yeah, so 32 is up in the air. Got it on jack stands, cleaned it out. We've got the bead sealant on it here, which has kept it looking nice and pretty while we've had some pretty full-on storms at the moment. I ripped out the entire crossmember, K-frame brackets, LCAs, caster arms, brakes, rotors, everything. It's all sitting right here. I left it out here last night so it could get wet and hopefully get some of the crap off it. I've got my arms down here. All this needs degreasing and painting today. I'm gonna put my cowl back on, and for the big one, borrowing Bella's degreaser, and we have to smash underneath the car and get all the crap off the underneath here so we can paint this as well. and do some subframe black and clean it up. Get all this mud and crap off and old brake fluid stains. And seal the entire exterior of the chassis once and for all. That would be nice. So yeah, that is my plan. Can I turn around without dying? Yes! Woo! Woo! I can't ollie to save my life. Ready? I'm trying to ollie. Oh, please don't hit my car. Never get it. I know I've got to go down, up, and then flick my foot like that, and then lift that one and do some weird woo-doo-doo, but... Oh, this is gonna be... I need to jack up the back and do the back first.
Oh yeah, I know, that's why I didn't do anything.
Let's try the other way. No! No! Please, gotta roll over on a skateboard, not dying. Okay. Wow, it's so gross.
That's why. I actually said that back there. Oh, well, yeah. Yeah, no, that's what it sounds like when you voted. It doesn't sound like. Oh, listen to that. I just want to start the motor.
No, no, no.
What is going through your brain?
Man,
Yeah. What are you doing?
Stuck. Yeah. On the concrete.
What are you even doing with your life?
Training my car the hard way.
Oh my god, we've got a waterfall. Technology introduced us to this great invention called a gurney.
Let's try to get to where I need to.
I'm not sure it's that thing there, that advanced, sophisticated looking piece of technology. Oh. And that's some railing.
Oh, this is gonna take a while.
That's some Archerfield.
This is gross. And I'm stuck.
Yeah, your wheels are in the groove.
Yep. It's getting annoying. Ollie. Oh yeah.
Do a kickflip.
I can't kickflip under here.
Oh, she's
I'll
gonna get her
die.
own shirt in a second.
Oh, gross. Yeah.
Oh, now you're double bogged.
Oh, yeah, stuck there.
Alright, let's leave her to this YouTube and we'll check in later.
This is exactly why I didn't want to put my car here.
You should do your tunnel.
What do I do for cars? I'm dragged. Yes.
There's no saving you from here.
I got myself in the face. Where's my car? Am I out?
If you sit up now, you'll headbutt it and it'll be hilarious for YouTube.
No, it's not hilarious, especially when I got degrees in my eyes.
Oh.
Can I have a rag?
I've got now!
Ben.
What are you even doing?
I'm trying to get the degrees out of my eyes. Thanks for helping. I think they are my yoga pants. Anyway.
Your yoga rags.
Oh, this is drenched. Why did I wear my loose shirt today? Ugh.
That gurney is so lucky.
This is a PG channel.
Alright, I got other things to do. Farewell.
Several hours later, yeah, most of the underside has been degreased and just pressure washed it. It was filthy. It doesn't even look like the same car right now. It's silver under there instead of black. Let's come check this out. Wheel wells are cleaned out. All the dirt and grime and it's actually silver under there. Look at this. How nuts is that? I'm still staring at it in disbelief. At one point in its life, it was so clean and not black. Get some subframe black and prevent all this surface rust that is gonna happen now that I've got all the oil off the bottom of the car. I can clean back here. This is so filth as well. Now I have to wait for my glorious degreaser puddle to dry so I can try and get into some paint tonight. I might get the compressor out and hit it. Step by step. This is usually the fun part, and it would be fun if I had a hoist or something to kind of lift it up because I want to do the rear end as well. But at the moment, as you guys saw earlier, I've probably just spent the last 3 or 4 hours rolling around on a skateboard on my butt and on my back under the car, and I got drenched. I cannot wait to drive this. Still gotta clean up the painter's dust in here. We've got to make the full mount for the dash. I do my door cards, which are terrible. Yeah, I gotta paint them blue. Gotta paint my rear quarters blue. My roof is looking cool. I've got to do my little sun visors. I gotta decide what I'm gonna do with them, whether I paint them blue or whether I wrap them in the same sparkle stuff that the roof is in. Got a rear parcel shelf that's in the back. We've still got to wrap or do something with the rear seats here to make them look all nice. I've got to bolt my cage in correctly. There is still so much to do, but yeah, we're getting there, and that's the important part. Yep, so here's our products for the night. We have our Stone Guard by Omega Auto Ace. Or maybe it says Mega, I don't know. So that's our subframe. We're going to start with Stone Guard tonight. We're going to do subframe tomorrow in the daytime. I've just masked up everything in the bay, or the fenders, or any of the holes, just to make sure that it stays just in the wheel wells. And I'll probably grab a blanket or a sheet as well, just to double cover anything I don't want covered. Wish me luck! Now, I'm not doing this the professional way, I'm not doing it the right way, I'm just doing it the quick way. I'm doing it the fastest way I can to get back out and drift, and hopefully prevent it from going bad for at least 5 to 10 years, which is all you really need, because drift cars don't usually last that long before they need work anyway, so it's fine. It's not a full resto, it's not a professional anything, it's just my drift car and doing what I can with a time frame in mind. Taking a short hiatus. This is how Benjamin's S13's coming along. Just put your K-frame brackets back in, and your press member, and your rack.
Skeleton car.
Very nice. My head is getting in the way of the light. Turned out pretty good. I've started all this to mine too. Benjamin is almost winning. It's a tie between me and him at the moment, and Corey's now coming third. If that all change. I know, it's terrible, it's scary. That is a carbon fibre board.
I think I can jump through this, I really do.
Yeah, for sure. Don't jump through it, Jesus. Stop.
It's like a trampoline.
In 10 years when we can't get bonnets anymore, you'll be like, why did I just throw my carbon fibre bonnets?
No, it's alright.
No, it's pretty bad. But
Why? Because everyone bought these dumb bonnets and threw their real bonnets out. And
No.
don't have any real bonnets.
I've got another S2 bonnet for it.
it's pretty bad.
Just gotta pick it up.
Can I bend it with a finger? Where's the, oh god.
Oh yeah, no, this thing's shocking.
Yeah, no, I remember this. It's flexy.
The whole thing's rooted.
Stop it! Jesus.
New one anyway.
Ugh.
I can't wait to take it off and body slam it.
He actually will do it. Go, Stone God. I choose you. Oh god, that's got a bug in my ear. Oh, get the gaps first, and then we do the smooth parts. I should probably wear a face mask for this. I'm gonna die of something, I better die of something to do with cars. Thankfully this is not like proper, like nice paint where it has to be smooth, because this goes all weird and wrinkly, stone guardy, so regardless how you put it on, it kind of just comes out how it comes out. Still drying, but how much better does that look? I'm still going on this, but look at the crazy difference between 89, I don't know, 24, 25 years worth of just to painted black. I've got to do this and mask this up for later. I have plans for this though. It involves heat shielding. It's a lot better and it's protected from the elements and the weather, and hopefully prolongs its life a little in terms of not rusting. See how it turns out tomorrow in the light. But that's that side done. Now we're on to the other side. I'm getting rid of the junk in the car. Now what I mean by junk is, I got my fuel lines here. I've already pulled them off, but you can see my fuel lines are pretty badly damaged on the hooks. Now it's amazing that the lines themselves are okay, but you can see that this thing is all twisted and it's not looking great. And we've got all these hangers here that are half broken off and mushed and pushed around. But this is just a rust preventative and to clean it up, and you can see that is what it usually looks like. It looks filthy and disgusting. So this is nice just to clean it up. It's not getting rid of all the rust, it's not fixing some of the dents, but it is a preventative measure for me to continue drifting until I bin it again, until I fix it again, because you still got stuff like this. Like, this is no show car. It's never meant to be a show car. Man, I really want to paint my rear subframe now too. I don't want to do that to myself. Look how gross it is. It's getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. But yeah, so what I'm actually thinking is maybe I should pull my fuel lines completely off. So not only can I paint the other chassis rail nice and neat and clean, but I can also paint my fuel lines a bright colour so I can always see where they are, if they're damaged, any leaks, etc, etc. Like, they go right down over the subframe here and to the fuel filter and the pump in the back here. That's probably going to be a pain, so I don't know if I'm going to make myself do that. But what I will show you is, because I have my high-cast lockout bar here, here is some junk that you can pull out of your car if you want to do the whole race spec, minimize, etc, etc, get rid of the junk. This is, so let me just get out of my tunnel. I'm just trying to like maneuver about. Alright, so we got all this, my hangers and all this crap. We've got a couple of these, but these are broken, so I might try and make some new mounts or something better. So we've seen we've gone from 6 lines to 4, so we've got my brake line, we've got the fuel send and fuel return, and then we've got a breather as well. And then that's my speedo cable. So that'll have to stay in there, but I have twin turbos coming on this side that are coming straight down here, so I want to try and get rid of some of this kind of junk here in my case. There's lots of stuff here, so I can minimize that amount of space significantly by making a better bracket that brings that further in and making sure that that still slides and moves. Yeah. Look at these. That's high cast. We don't need these. I originally blocked these off when I done my high cast lockout bar, but with wheel nuts. It worked, okay. But some other stuff you can also get rid of is, I forgot I even had this on the car. My lighter? No. This is a clutch dampener. Now this thing is an almighty useless piece of junk. Unless you've got a GDR or something, you don't really need these. And a lot of us do the aftermarket ZD clutches or heavy duty clutches. So all this does is make the clutch softer. I don't know if your grandma's driving your Skyline. Let's hope not. So I've grabbed 2 stone guards, thinking that they're both black because they were both on the same shelf. Turns out we have a grey and a black, which means I can now no longer complete the other side tonight, and I'm going to wait till tomorrow and go to Repco and buy some new stone guard. Benjamin has gotten stuck with 75% humidity and trying to do anodized red on his cowls so he can put his guards on.
Fogs. I hate fogs.
Sometimes.
Check the one on the car.
I will. So you've done black with anodized red?
Yeah, just for the poops and gigs.
The poops and gigs. Oh, it's nice to see this thing have guards on it again. It's hard to see what colour it is because it's like... Ah. I wanted a snack. I was trying to be healthy because eating paint's healthy, but I got a carrot.
Eat it with the skin on, like a real man. I'm a woman.
You could eat a carrot like a man. Would you like a carrot?
Yeah, I'll have a carrot.
Sorry.
Carrot.
Mine's bigger.
That's fine. I'm a real man. I eat everything with the skin on. Except pudding things. This is how you really eat a carrot.
But we're being healthy, like, it's better than eating a bag of M&Ms or lollies and junk food and chocolate.
Snickers.
Oh, my carrot's gonna get dirty.
Why you eat it with the skin on? Doesn't matter. Right. Yeah, you've already got grease marks on yours.
It's paint marks, thank you.
Paint, and you're worried about a bit of skin. Mate. Look at
Oh,
Apu.
Did you have to say orange? Orange. Orange. Carrot or I don't know if it said carrot. Not mine. Oishii! Oishii. Oishii carrot. Please correct me in the comments.
Just
I was eating your mic.
Thank you.
Yeah.
ASMR.
There's gonna be a lot of crunchy noise.
ASMR. Carrot eating. It's 3:30 in the morning, and unfortunately, this is my dinner. It's a birthday cake fiber health bar thingy. I don't know. But yeah, unfortunately, it has gotten too wet. The humidity is still 75, probably 80%. And even though it's not too cold, it's probably like maybe 20 degrees at the moment. But the humidity is insane, and I don't trust that I can put a sticker on a metal frame at the moment and have it stick. So I'm not going to waste my heat shielding by trying. I'm just going to wait until the sun comes up and it's daytime again. You can see how wet it is. I did paint the rest of the chassis underneath. So both sides are now done. I've got to do the rear half of the car, the part I couldn't get to. From the rear subframe back at a separate point in time when I jack the car up from the rear. However, tomorrow I will then wrap all this in the heat shielding stickery stuff. I'm going to do that last little bit there and then mask off this part here and figure out what I want to do with this, whether I bring the heat shielding all the way up through the tunnel here or whether I paint that black as well. And the other half here is, of course, this guy, which we ran out of the stone guard for. So, but yeah, once that's done, get my boosters in, do my shielding. I pulled my fuel lines off. You can see them just hanging here. Well,
don't get old, people. It's not fun.
You're only old when you tell yourself you're old.
Oh, I'm old.
Benjamin, are you old?
When you work on cars for 7 years.
He's smart. He's got a chair.
He's old.
Yeah, I've got a chair.
Alrighty then, I'm gonna eat my fiber biscuit thing for 4 AM breakfast. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye!
Au revoir.
No, would you like some of my biscuit?
Oh lordy, every time you offer me anything, is it coffee flavoured?
No, it's not coffee flavoured.
What flavoured is it?
Birthday cake.
I don't want to drink Coke, but I'm going to eat birthday cake cookie dough.
It's a birthday cake health bar, thank you.
It doesn't actually taste too bad for things you kind of usually offer.